Well, hello there, and welcome to this exciting new podcast for the second year students in sections 1 and section 3. You can see you've got a combined podcast again this time. I didn't get any suggestions for great names for your section, so you're still lumped together. I've got some ideas at the end of the podcast, though, that might just inspire you. All right, we are going to cover the week of October 9th in this podcast. But before we do that, this podcast, we have a special plea coming to us from Amy Parsons, who's one of the teachers in the ECE department, and she has something to talk to you about, an exciting opportunity.
Good afternoon. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Amy Parsons, and I am on the Student Affairs Committee along with Fiona Rowlands, and today the podcast is, our goal is to find first and second year students that could join the Student Affairs Committee. There will be lots of exciting activities. You will get to probably volunteer a handful of hours for this semester. If you are interested, we will be selling sweatshirts. We will be asking you for some activity ideas. So it will definitely be an interesting occasion for you. And again, I would invite you to contact myself through Mayo, and the information will be given to you through Mary. And thank you very much.
Great, thank you, Amy. So the Student Affairs Committee is a group of teachers and students that get together and, as Amy said, organize different activities for students, sell the sweatshirts, and they also run the lending library, which I'm going to talk to you a bit about in a second. So if you're finding all of this interesting, get in touch with either Amy or Fiona, and you can just send them a Mayo and let them know that you might be interested in volunteering. All right, so I spoke to you just a moment ago about the lending library, and here is a message from one of your fellow students about that. Here is Ralu.
Hi, I'm Ralu, and I'm a part of the Lending Library Committee. So I will be opening the Lending Library in the Nutrition Lab, where you can borrow books, you can borrow parachutes, and even some puppets. It will cost $20 for 3 years or $10 for a year membership.
What day will it be open, Ralu?
It will be open during UB on Wednesdays from 12:30 until 2 o'clock.
Thank you. Thanks, Ralu. So the lending library is one of the great services that we have here in the ECE department. It's a whole bunch of books, and then there's also toys, as Ralu said, puppets and parachutes and things like that that you can borrow. All you have to do is become a member, and then you can borrow any of those materials, bring them out into the field with you. Right now, the lending library is open on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and if you'd like more information about that, you can talk to Ralu, and she'll tell you all about it. All right, if you have not already done so, we are now getting down to the serious stuff. So take out your agenda or your calendar, and let's talk assignments. All right, so here is the schedule for the next couple of weeks. October 9th, you see a turkey, it's Thanksgiving, no school that day, but no schedule change for that week either, so everything continues as normal after you take Monday the 9th of October off. Just a little heads up about Pass Day on Wednesday, October 25th. You will be going to a workshop in N166, a 3-hour workshop on LGBTQ topics. It's an interactive, hands-on, really fun workshop, and that's what you guys are going to be doing for Pass Day on the 25th. Next thing I would like to draw your attention to is the fact that your midterm self-assessment for Practicum 1 is due next week. Your supervisor will have given you the particulars of when he or she wants that submitted, but that's a very important document that you should be working on to put into your Practicum portfolio. So that is due next week. All right, I would also like to talk to you about a very important assignment for the Intro to Practicum course. Your developmental objectives assignment is due that week as well, and so that's a very important one to get done. Might be still working on that over the weekend. All right, in your approaches class, Diane has asked me to remind you to read chapter 8 and also to choose a quote or a statement from that chapter that you are then going to write on the label that she distributed in class last time. So that is an important thing to prepare before your approaches class this week. You also, in your teamwork class, will have time to work in class on your group project. So be prepared for that. Don't waste that time. Bring everything that you will need to work with your group on that project next week. Also looking forward to a little bit down the line, but on the 27th of October, your personal communication plan is due for the communication course. All right, so that's it for assignments. As I said at the top, I do have some more ideas for you guys about personalizing these podcasts. How about theme music for your section? So, something like this. Now that's exciting. Or something like this. So think about that, you guys. Any fun music that you'd like me to play to introduce your podcast, and I will work that in. So let me know. Send me your tips for time management and staying organized. You could become a podcast star like Catherine Fortin. So send me any of that information. As usual, post your comments on YouTube once you're finished watching the podcast. Remember that a full transcript is available by clicking on transcript underneath the video. And, of course, stay tuned for the next announcement because that will mean that a new podcast is available for you. That's it for me. Have a great week, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.